Good morning, guys. My name is Willett. I'm the CEO of the New England B2B Networking Group. And today's business networking tip is about the importance of time management. So I'm teaching a class at the university this semester, and one of the first topics we cover is time management and the importance of time management to be a successful student. As I was preparing for class, I started laughing. I'm like, wow, my business friends could use these tips, because I find a lot of people who struggle with their business, it's due to time management. So here's a couple things to think about in time management. You need to know if you're a morning or a night person. Now me, I'm that annoying guy who gets up at 4:15 and I'm ready to go for the whole day. Now I got friends who prefer to work 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. So it's okay when you work. You just have to know about your body and when you're most productive. I have people, when we're leaving the Friends of Kevin event at 8 o'clock at night, like, hey, you got a couple of minutes, I want to talk to you about something. They can, but I always laugh. I'm like, call me in the morning, because by 8 o'clock, I have no energy left. So you got to know when your brain is at its best and when your energy levels are high, and do what's important and creative at that point in time. So that's really important. We talked about it a little bit already. You have to know what's important in your day. I find a lot of us put off the most important thing. It's like, well, I know I got to deal with that, but let's do this first because it's fun. I'd rather do that. You got to look at, write it down, schedule it. What's the most important thing you can do? So for me, I ask myself two questions. A, how do you make money? And focus on the things that help me make money. And, so that really, really helps me. The other thing I do is I ask myself, what's the most important thing you can be doing right now? And I got to be honest with you guys. Sometimes the most important thing is going to take a nap, because I'm cranky, I'm moody, I have no energy. So rather than forcing myself to try to get something done, I go and do that. But so that's important too. But also put things in your calendar. I have a lot of friends that talk about doing a to-do list. That's a great start. But the hard part is you can skip over what you should be really focusing on, and sometimes spend way too much time on one task. So I try to go through my calendar and say, hey, from 9 to 10, I want to do this. The nice thing about using a Fitbit, like my purple band, by the way, is, at 10 minutes to the hour, I haven't got my steps in, it dings me. It says, okay, get up and get your steps. And that makes me cautious of the amount of time I've been putting into something. So that's been a real help for me. And lastly, sometimes, guys, things change. We all go, we make our plan for the day, and then something comes up. Well, that's a family member, hey, you want to have lunch today, or a friend. And sometimes you're going to have to go and be a good friend, a good family member. That's okay, but you got to remember, whatever you we're going to do during those 2 hours, you got to figure out where they go in the day. So allow yourself to be flexible. I have a lot of friends who get really upset because it's like, I was supposed to do this and I didn't get to it. Yeah, it is important. You got to, figure it all out. But sometimes things are going to come up. You can't beat yourself up on it. But that can't be every day. Like, well, I was going to do this, but I went and watched Game of Thrones instead. Okay, that's what you want to do with your time, but understand you're going to have to make that up. So that's today's business networking tip. As always, guys, if you like business networking tips, feel free to connect with me here on social media. If you're watching this tip and you liked it, wherever you are, please hit the share button so your friends can see it. If you have questions about business networking, by all means, send me an email, Kevin at New England B2B Networking. Love to chat with you about networking. If you have questions, don't know what to expect. I find a lot of people don't attend events simply because they don't know what to expect. Let me walk you through it, get you prepared, get you out to an event. And if you have ideas that I should be talking about, hey, I struggle in this area, shoot it over to me. Love to chat with you about it and make a video about it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a truly dazzling day.